Gratitude moves God. And when God moves, he moves situations. And he opens up doors and he gives you favor. And we all know that favor goes farther than money. I'm going to share with you one of the very important things about being a successful entrepreneur. One of the biggest things that to me that matters most is gratitude. Oh my goodness, I cannot begin to stress how important having gratitude is to being successful. Gratitude is the key to everything. And being ungrateful can really make you lose out. That principle started in the Bible a long time ago. The children of Israel, a lot of the adults never made it to the promised land because they were ungrateful and they were complaining. Every time God did something good, they had to complain about it. So let me tell you something about my business. And I know this is a very important key to why our business setup is so successful. We don't complain. I talk to a lot of friends of mine. I have an aunt that's always concerned about me, especially when I first started a business, because I was always on the road driving. Because when we first started, our first nursing home was at least 3 hours away. But that was the first home that we can get. We couldn't get a nursing home that we can go into that was near us. So the one we got was 3 hours away. Even though we had to drive to that nursing home 3 hours away, we had to go there, I would say twice a month for a year. We end up getting that chain. We had to develop a relationship with that first nursing home, and then they end up giving us a whole chain of nursing homes. But a lot of people was like, you drive 3 hours each way to go visit one nursing home? Yes. And I did not complain about it. People was like, I wouldn't drive in the rain. I wouldn't want to do this and I wouldn't want to do that. But I was so grateful to have one building. I was so grateful to have an opportunity to serve those people. I treated it like I was making $1 million every time. And along that whole drive, I had an attitude of gratitude. I sung songs of gratitude. I was thanking God. I was grateful that I had the business. I was grateful that I was able to drive. I was grateful that my vehicle didn't break down. I was grateful that I had the gas. I was grateful that I didn't go to sleep. I was grateful that I had the mind to go. I had gratitude. Gratitude moves God. And when God moves, he moves situations. And he opens up doors and he gives you favor. And we all know that favor goes farther than money in a lot of places. Another thing about gratitude is it boosts mental resilience. When you be an entrepreneur, it's always roller coasters. You're up, you're down, you're up and down. But when you have a positive attitude, when you're grateful for what you have, even on those bad days, you can find something to be thankful for. And that being thankful will bring you up. And that's something that I really appreciate about gratitude. Also, when you have gratitude, it strengthens relationships. Because when you're doing business with people, even sometimes if it's not the best relationship or it's not the best situation or someone's not doing the best, if you let them know that you appreciate them trying and you appreciate what they do, that builds loyalty. That builds trust that people have in you. When you have a good positive, grateful attitude, you tend to have more clarity when you're making decisions, when you're making choices. So having an attitude of gratitude, it makes you make better decisions. Also, a positive attitude and having gratitude, it gets you motivated. It keeps you grounded and it makes you appreciate it. And it gives you energy. A lot of the energy I get is because I'm grateful. I'm so grateful for everything that we have. I don't take it for granted. I'm very grateful. So if you don't glean anything else from me, know that gratitude, being grateful, being thankful, being humble is the way to success. That's my story, and I'm going to stick with it. Bye for now.